Good afternoon. My name is Casey Corona. I am the ESSER Attendance and Reengagement Specialist for the Office of the Superintendent of Public Instruction. Today's video is going to be focused on how to submit SSIDs for the ESSER Attendance and Reengagement project. We're going to walk through not only the communication that will be occurring, not only the instructions that will be occurring, but also the process and what it means to transfer the files. First, what you want to do is understand what the purpose and the meaning behind submitting these SSIDs is for. We are going to review the instructions and documents and previously the submissions that occurred in November. We will talk about access and provide a demonstration. And we will talk about the communication that is upcoming and that you will have experienced before looking at this video. So if you previously were here in the ESSER Attendance and Reengagement project, you would have received through communication and email the OSPI user guide. Here is 2 pages, a screenshot of that. You will receive this again in the email communication. This can help download the core FTP guidance, how to do so, and what approval you'll need from your district and your IT, and whether you have to be in their server or not. Also, please note, there will be different sets if you are using an Apple or if you're using a PC. Please note also core FPT login steps. We will walk through these and what they mean. When I show you on my computer, there will be a different host IP URL and a different site name. That's only because I am managing this from the back end, but the steps will be the same so you can log in through the process. You will have a new Excel document that should have been provided to you via the email in which communication was sent. You will have to combine your previous SSIDs for the project prior to this submission and prior to November when you submitted the last SSIDs, along with any new students served up to May/June when you submit this. They will have to be combined into one document. Please note, there will be a formula on the SSIDs that will need to be worked towards, which means 10 digits have to be the exact amount of digits you provide in the SSIDs. Doing so less will not allow you to save it. That is how the formula operates, and that is what is needed so OSPI can extract this information from CDERS to get the best results. This document was provided in the email to you. This one should be saved to your own computer, and then you'll have to transfer this document. So the key points to this work is you're going to read the email communication that was sent, make sure to combine all students served into one approved Excel file, make sure you are downloading the core FTP system and obtaining access and can log in, and then making sure that you do so and log in and transfer files from your computer over to the folder that is there. Again, we will walk through this process, and you need to make sure that you are absolutely putting it into the folder and not into the box. Now I will pull up the core FTP site. Here you will see from the back end how I log into the core FTP site. The instructions that are provided to you in the email will show you that you need to have a site name. It's going to be site_name. The host IP URL is also different, as well as your unique username and password. If you have not obtained this username or password or have lost it, please email me. The port, timeout, and retirees are the same. You will want to make sure that you uncheck the PASV and the use proxy. Then you will need to do the drop down of each of these connections and make sure that none of the boxes are checked. If a box is checked, it will not allow you to connect. And you also need to connect to a server that allows for FTP to connect. You can see I am walking through all of these and unchecking the box. Finally, you want to make sure it's on SSH/SFTP and hit connect. Once that is the case, you will then be able to pull from your left-hand side. There is a documents folder in the directory, and whether it's your desktop or individual folder in which you have the file, you will need to make sure you find where your Excel file is. I have labeled the sample SD student name school. What you will do next is you will hold down and drag this over to your folder. Your folder typically will look either with a name of your district or a blank folder. I am going to put it into this blank folder at this time. Now I have put it into the blank folder. If I double click that folder, it should show up within my work. I had previously saved it under Wasugol. So when I double click Wasugol, you will see that it is in here. So once it is in here, then you know you have completed the process. If it is not in here, then you have dropped it into the box, but you have not dropped it into a folder. Please make sure to drop it into a folder. Thank you very much for joining us. Make sure to look for that communication and make sure that you're able to log in. I am available for individual one-on-one meetings if you have challenges logging in. I know there have been server challenges, connection challenges, and sometimes that's due to permissions or if a step is skipped in the process. We want to make sure we are supporting you in this so you can submit them in a timely fashion by June 15th. Thank you once again and have a nice day.